Hi. Happy New Year. It's been a while. I honestly was putting a lot of pressure on myself to make a video, and couldn't I couldn't pick an idea of, nothing seemed that interesting to me. But I've been watching a bunch of Dhar Mann videos for some reason. For those who aren't familiar, Dhar Mann is a content creator, enterprise, businessman who creates inspirational content that teaches a moral in the form of stories where Karens get owned.
I'm really sorry.
I feel really bad for how I treated you.
It seemed to change her life.
Cody Co ripped on him and then became his friend and sort of was in one of his videos, did some behind the scenes stuff. But anyway, even though Dhar Mann seems like a nice guy and all, it doesn't make his videos immune to criticism, especially when you have an audience in the tens of millions. So every Dhar Mann video follows a pretty simple formula. Someone has a dream, someone crushes that dream, and the person who crushed that dream instantly regrets it. I say the phrase instantly regrets it because it is present in nearly every single Dhar Mann video and thumbnail. Pretty much every story involves someone being shown the error of their ways and then immediately changing and becoming a different person. Gold digger breaks up with boyfriend, lives to regret it. Car salesman humiliates a poor customer, lives to regret it. Mean girls kick out teen from TikTok group. That's topical. They live to regret it. The videos definitely mean well, but a lot of them tend to come off like an Instagram inspirational meme come to life.
Okay, I'm done.
So this first video is called Son Demands a PlayStation 5. They're always topical. They just had Sniper Wolf in one of their videos, and she just inexplicably has a PS5 for no reason. Anyway, the title is Son Demands a PlayStation 5. Then mom teaches him an important lesson. Maybe she schools his ass in Mortal Kombat or something.
Let's go.
But you still have half a sandwich.
I'm full.
Why the intensity? I said I'm full. Also, shout out to Firehouse Subs, the product placement for no reason, but I do love Firehouse.
Don't throw it away.
Why? I'm not gonna eat it.
I have a hard time imagining that this is the first time a mother and son have had a conversation about throwing food away. Like he's already made it to asking for a PS5, that phase of their relationship. I assume they've shared a few meals together.
There's a lot of people that have nothing to eat that would be happy to have that sandwich.
I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of shaming a kid into finishing all of their food. That was something when I was growing up, and it kind of developed an unhealthy relationship with me and food because, you want to listen to your body, and if the kid says they're full and they've eaten a reasonable amount of food, they might be full. I don't know if stuffing yourself does any good.
So, what does that have to do with me?
This woman is like, I've raised a monster. I would also be taken aback. It's I guess I don't know my own son.
I'm not gonna carry this around.
The mildest of inconvenience is that you have to carry around half of a sandwich. Also, his mom has another half of a sandwich. Why don't they just put both halves of the sandwich in the same container and solve the problem?
Give it to me. I'll carry it.
Why does he look so dejected? He was like, I really wanted to throw away that sandwich. There's just a homeless guy right there. Are they not going to offer him? I know his sign says that he needs clothes, but I'm sure he wouldn't turn down a Firehouse Sub. They're delicious. I wouldn't turn down a Firehouse Sub. Anyway, mom has to catch back up to son because she's over encumbered with her two halves of Firehouse Sub. So she's unable to keep up.
You think I can get the new PlayStation 5?
Don't you already have the 4?
Yeah, that's the old one.
Yeah, I already have the 4, but the PlayStation 4 doesn't have moderately better graphics. So, I don't know what happened. I think it was an act of God. He was just walking for a second, and then he does this weird, jostle jump thing where he spills his Diet Coke that looks like water.
Don't worry. I'll wash it when we get home.
What? But no, the jacket's ruined.
You can't get Diet Coke out of a jacket. God, dumb lady, buy me a PS5 already. And he's just like, you'll just buy me new ones.
You just get me a new one.
It's not like you can wash it or anything. You can?
Stop! Don't throw that away.
How is this the time that you're teaching your son this lesson?
You know there's someone wishing they had a sweatshirt like that?
You keep saying that. I told you. It's not my problem.
You know, your mom could be like, a PS5, not my problem. Get it yourself, bucko.
Take this. I'll hold on to it.
Just for the rest of his life, his mom is just holding on to everything he wanted to throw away. There's another homeless person here. Are they just like stopping at every homeless person to have an argument? Like, they can hear you. Someone would love to have this sweatshirt. And the lady over there is like, I would love to have this sweatshirt. And it's like, shut up, lady.
Sorry.
Well, well, well. If it isn't yet another homeless person, I sense an argument coming on.
Back to the PS5.
Got him.
Coming out soon, so...
So, have you made up your mind yet, woman who's holding all of my stuff?
Well, how much does it cost?
Me, look it up.
Begone, quarter! This is but a peasant's coin.
Did you just kick that quarter?
I'm looking up the PS5 prices. That quarter's not going to help me buy a PS5, based on my calculations.
You shouldn't throw away money like that.
It's not like I can buy my PS5 with that.
Does he not understand math? The quarter technically does help with buying the PS5.
While you're focused on all the things that you don't have, there's someone out there wishing for all the things that you do have.
There's tons of people who wish they had what you have. For example, 6 feet away from us. He's like, hey, lady, I'm right here. Like,
I want you to give him these sandwiches.
What? What? No. He's all dirty and smelly. I'm not getting close to him.
I can still hear you.
You want your PS5, right?
That's not going to help the kid not be spoiled. It's going to make the problem worse. Now we understand how we got in this situation to begin with.
Excuse me.
He's like talking to him like an alien. Hello. I come from Earth.
Yes. Jessica.
Where did she come from? Was she just... Oh, I was in the living room.
Can't tell you how much this means to me.
You're welcome.
He's like, maybe I am a hero. I do deserve a PS5.
Can't believe how much that sandwich meant to them. I was just gonna throw it away.
You see?
Shit, dog. She really got your ass.
I want you to give this sweatshirt to him.
Newsflash, homeless people deserve clean clothes and not half-eaten food also. Like, it doesn't just have to be your fucking scraps.
Excuse me? Sorry to bother you.
He's like, a person!
It actually has a stain on it, so I'm not sure if you want it.
It has a stain on it, so, it's pretty much garbage, but I figured you seem to like garbage. Do you want this garbage? Like, it's like if he thinks of it as garbage, then it's not so nice that he's giving it to a homeless person.
You don't know what this means to me.
Like, the lesson should stick regardless of whether or not there's like a homeless person who needs exactly the thing you're about to throw away, you know?
Now,
Feels like a fetch quest in a video game. It's like, now we have to go back through all of the places we've been.
I want you to give this quarter to her.
Like, that's all they didn't have any more change to give.
25 cents?
This is the last quarter I needed to buy a PS5.
25 cents is exactly how much I needed. This is my daughter.
I just don't think that people should only be charitable when they can see the direct impact of their contribution.
To be able to get on the bus to go see her.
Also, you know, maybe this reflects something about the country that we have people on the street to begin with. But, you know, that's not something we're going to get into today.
Mom, what's wrong?
So just when you think the video is over, it's not. There's actually a lot more to go. We find out that there's backstory to the mom. She actually was homeless while she was pregnant with her son. Also, because this is a manufactured story, someone doesn't have to have gone through specifically the same thing to empathize with someone else's like hardship or situation, you know? But it makes it more intense, so that's it. Got to keep that watch time up.
I know how it feels to have a stranger help me.
Also, it's dark now. The sun, it's, 3 p.m., but no light for me.
That's why this all means so much to me.
So she was homeless, then some people helped her out, and now she's like a high roller with a nice car and, PS5 money to blow and a spoiled brat for a son. Like, how did we get here?
I've been so focused on all the stuff I don't have. I forgot there's people out there wishing for the stuff I do have.
You know what? Because of what you did, I'm gonna get you that new PlayStation.
I don't know how I feel about this ending. I don't think that like altruism necessitates a reward. You don't do things because your mom's gonna buy you a PS5.
It's fine, Mom. I don't need it. I'm happy with what I have.
I thought because they focus so much on homeless people in this video, they would include some sort of educational resources about the unhoused. But nope. On the bright side, oh ho ho. You can get inspirational content and exclusive giveaways on Instagram. So that's pretty cool. Remember, we're not just telling stories. We're changing lives. I think there were so many stereotypes in here about homeless people that I feel like if you're going to use those stereotypes, you may as well educate about why those maybe aren't true, or about the root causes of the problems that are depicted in your video. And also, how did this woman come? That seems like an interesting, like that would help somebody probably to know how this woman went from rags to riches in such a short period of time. But PS5 though, so that's pretty much all there is to say about that. This next one is called Mom Accuses Her Son's Black Friend of Stealing. Ending will shock you. I'm gonna go ahead and guess a Karen gets owned in this video. We'll see if I'm right about that.
Oh, behind you! They got me! Come res me! Come res me!
They're playing Guitar Hero 3.
Your report card says you got a C in math. Wait, what is he doing here?
I feel like she's either about to like turn into the Terminator or like whip out her cell phone and call the cops.
We're just playing video games.
Hi, Mrs. Baker.
Brayden?
Oh, Brayden. That's a great name.
Didn't I tell you not to hang out with kids like that? They're nothing but trouble.
Didn't I tell you not to hang out with kids like that? Kids who need to be rezzed. He's weak, Brayden. He's ruining your KDR.
They're nothing but trouble.
What do you mean?
He fully can hear them. He's just like, I'm trouble.
What do you mean? Martin's my friend.
What? Why does he pronounce Martin like that?
Martin's my friend.
He has a bad influence on you.
She has two different colored eyes, which makes me think she was one of the homeless person in the other video. Damn. What's her origin story?
Look at how low your grades have gotten since you started hanging out with him.
When PTA President Supermom walked in the room, she said that Brayden got a C in math. So first of all, he got a D in math, which is not a C. Second, his grades are way worse than that. Like what he just like fucking straight like Brayden shit. Like you gotta work on this stuff, man.
Martin's one of the smartest students in our school.
Poppycock! There's no way someone of his kind is smart.
You really shouldn't judge someone before you get to know them.
Now the kids are teaching parents lessons. And now the parents are the ones who refuse to learn the lesson until they, get owned.
He probably doesn't even go to school.
Where do you think they met? He probably doesn't even go to school. Like, what is that even? That's a baseless statement. You don't know shit about Martin.
You know how his people are.
Whoa! You know how his people are. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, like, if this woman becomes unracist by the end of this video, that's not how that works usually. Usually people don't just like, oh, you know what? I've got a black friend. Now I'm not racist.
You almost won. That was insane. Hey, Mom, do you think I can get that new laptop for my birthday?
This is like so unrelated to the conversation. Man, we almost won. Hey, Mom, did you know the capital of Djibouti is Djibouti?
It'll really help me with school.
We'll see.
I should say it like that. We'll see.
And that was good.
I love ending a gaming session with a good old bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios.
Pretty hungry, huh?
He added like 3 Cheerios to his bowl.
Can I get some milk?
Oh, yeah.
Did you just finish the milk? I was going to drink that.
I was parched after cleaning the same spot on the oven over and over, and I wanted a shot of milk.
I'm sorry. Shoot. I could pour it back if you want.
I don't want your black milk.
Don't your parents feed you or something?
Damn, bitch, we were just eating a snack. Like, fuck. Don't your parents feed you? We've been playing for hours. We were hungry. Your son is also eating. Don't you feed him?
I'm really sorry about that.
I should go. I'll text my dad to pick me up.
And then Mom catches Martin stealing, so she thinks.
Caught ya, red-handed.
Oh, it's not what it looks like.
And then his dad comes to pick him up. And guess what? His dad is a VP at a tech company.
My dad is the vice president of one of the biggest tech companies in the world.
And his family's rich because they have a Tesla. And so that makes racist mom go, fuck, y'all got a Tesla? I guess I'm not racist anymore.
Tell him the truth, Martin.
The truth? You want the truth?
You want to know the truth?
I knew that was coming.
I'll tell you the truth. You see?
This is definitely how teens talk. You see?
You say that I'm a bad influence, and that kids like me probably don't even go to school.
You heard that? I was 6.5 feet away.
I go to school every day.
I don't know why I delivered that so dramatically. And guess what? I've got my report card. I got receipts on lock.
And I get straight A's.
She's just like, I can't read.
Oh my gosh. Your dad drives a Tesla?
Your dad drives a Tesla? Yeah. Yeah, he does.
The truth is, I was only in Braden's room to surprise him. With this.
You bought me a new laptop?
He's like, yep, I'm dad now.
So you see.
I am so sorry for how I treated you.
I didn't know you were rich.
I never should have judged you before I got to know you.
Like, when in life has someone, like, been shown the error of their ways and then they give a monologue about what they've learned and how they, like, pledge to change in the future? Usually people just, like, double down on their bad stuff, or it takes a longer amount of time.
Can you please forgive me?
It's okay. Honestly, I get this all the time.
Martin, it is not okay even if it happens all the time. Sorry you had to go through that, Martin. That's something that you could just say and then go, yeah, no, that makes sense. You don't really need like a full-on story of somebody who thinks the opposite of this and then gets owned. Okay, so this last one I have not watched, but it just came out. It's called Lady Calls Cop on a Black Mom with a White Kid, Instantly Regrets It. Okay.
This is Jess. Is it okay if she comes over later?
As long as your mom is.
Hey, sweetheart. Oh my goodness. I missed you.
Excuse me, are you her nanny?
What a weird question. Like, why do you need to identify who the person is? Like, it's clear that they, you know each other and are comfortable with each other.
Are you the babysitter or the maid?
What is she, the cops? Like, I don't understand. Like, nobody just, like, starts interrogating a older woman and a younger kid going like, how do you know each other? Who are you? Are you the maid?
If you really have to know, She's my daughter. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go.
Listen, you can talk to me. Do you know where your mom is?
How is she so dumb that she refuses to believe that this could be this woman's daughter?
I just said I'm her mom. I adopted her.
Unless you've got some paperwork to convince me.
Last time I checked, you were not Child Protective Services. Go take your kid home. Like, go do something else. This is not a real, no one is like this, I hope. Is anybody like this?
Security! Come quick!
As if the school security guard can do anything.
Is there a problem?
This woman is trying to kidnap this girl.
Wow. You know, you really shouldn't be so quick to judge.
The amount of patience this person is showing. I don't know if what you say to them at that point is you shouldn't be so quick to judge. Why are we all bending over backwards to prove to this crazy lady that, like, she's wrong?
Come on, sweetheart. Let's go.
I'm sorry, I can't let you leave.
That's not even legal. Like, he's a school security guard. He's not a cop.
What's your name, ma'am?
I cannot believe this is happening again.
Again? Where do you live? Because wherever it is, move.
I'm so sorry, sweetie. It's Ebony.
A black woman's name is Ebony. Good Lord. My name is Ebony. Ebony Blackman.
Ebony Jones.
Oh, of course it's Ebony Jones. Couldn't be Ebony Smith.
See? They don't even have the same last name. How could she be her mother?
What a dumb person. Like, the thing that bothers me is also that this story exists because, like, obviously this person is in the wrong. This does nothing to illustrate the, like, real experience of, like, you know, adopted kids, like, or kids who don't look like their, you know, family members and stuff. Like, it's just annoying, especially, like, me having not been raised by my birth mother. It's just, like, so weird.
I just told you that I adopted her. Smith is her birth name.
Oh, you gotta do something.
School security guard, you gotta lock her up, am I right?
Do you have any photo identification?
Who the fuck? I can't keep watching this video.
You see my photo right there.
Nice headshot, though.
Isn't that enough?
I don't know. This system that we've created is very high-tech and useless and can't be trusted, so I'm gonna need further identification.
Here.
Their headshot photos on a driver's license? Damn. LA be crazy.
Sorry for the mix-up. You're good to go.
Oh.
She's the legal guardian. Have a nice day.
Come on, sweetie.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Her head, like, turns fully around to, like, to the back of her head.
Excuse me?
I was just saying that's unfortunate that Jess got adopted by you.
I just don't understand, like, why you make this story. What lesson does this teach? Just feels like this is meant to make the viewer feel good for not. It's like, whoa, well, I'm not racist like that, so I must be a good person.
She belongs in a white family. She would be loved more by her own people.
I just can't. This is just too much.
You know, I don't know about you,
but I'm feeling 22. Sorry, is this inappropriate?
Love has no color.
The crowd goes wild. That's clearly, it's in the description. Love has no color. They're like, oh my God, we did it, everybody.
Nothing has stopped me from loving Jess as my own child.
I feel like no one would actually feel like they needed to prove to this woman that she was wrong. It's so clearly obvious. You would just, like, walk away.
You asked me if I was Jess's nanny. Well, I was. And more. Jess's mom and I were good friends. And I looked after Jess like she was my own child.
Oh my God. It's just, like, insulting to the audience, I feel.
I'll never forget the day that she told me she had been battling cancer.
First off, none of this justification is necessary for a mom adopting a kid of any race. We don't need a story like this to make you feel like, oh, it's justified now, because it's like they were best friends and then she like passed away. It's like it could just be that's who she adopted. No further questions, no further justification necessary.
And only had a few weeks left to live.
Like, who would give this much time and care to give their like heartfelt backstory to somebody who just said like she would be loved more by her own people? Like, it's just like, that's a lost cause. I don't know. So this woman's mind was changed by this story. Her entire life, she just hadn't heard a convincing enough reason for why not to be racist until just this moment. Well, I'm just lucky we could be here for it. That's pretty cool.
Knowing the challenges that I would face as a black mom raising a white.
This is like actually happened, but in real life. These stories are so over dramatized, and I know that that's on purpose, but like it really dilutes any point that you're trying to make, because it's not like relatable to the real world. It just like plays on people's emotions, but I don't think in a way that's like, I mean, for me personally, I don't think it's a way that's gonna like motivate change in the people that need like their opinions to be swayed.
I am so sorry.
It's just like always this complete reversal that doesn't make it. I've never, like, has anyone ever seen this happen in real life?
Please forgive me.
It's weird because like all the people who were in the wrong asked to be forgived, and then the people forgive them as if, and then it's like this happily ever after. I don't know, man. I don't want to like shit talk too much because I understand that people like these videos, but I also think that for me, it doesn't land, and it feels like it feels a little like toxic positivity to me. I feel like there are far better ways to like share a story like this than the context of proving to some racist lady who doesn't believe that, you know, the mother of her kid is the mother of her kid. Like, why is this whole story centered around proving her wrong when like we can just hold up like good examples, like we can just tell the stories of these people themselves and thus have like more representation for these ideas, which actually is going to make it like less likely for people to have a really closed-minded approach. But what do I know? I'm just a YouTube shit talker. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope you had fun, despite the fact that this last one was fucked up. I'm going to leave some educational resources about homelessness in the description, because I feel like that was a missed opportunity from Dhar Man. So that's the least I could do, I suppose. Yeah, I know that people like Dhar Man, and I don't wish any, you know, ill on it, but the videos leave a little to be desired from me personally. You know, if you disagree, that's fine. I'm not here to make enemies. I just, I don't know.